Yo, Flair, how you been? First in the house. All right, we are ready to get started. That'll happen. No worries, Flair. Ooh, the girl has a Tropius. That's cool. This could actually become a good Pokemon. Shadow Claw. Full Restore. Neutral Nature. We win these. Ah, I was happy to see the Venusaur, but with a Blissey option as well. Venusaur can't be poisoned. Blissey has a higher BST. Just by 15. Yo, LeBear in the house. How you doing today? I'll leave this one up to you guys. Which one do you want to run? Uh, Venusaur or Blissey? Soundproof, very fast, average attack, low special attack, has Shadow Ball, but actually we can only use Flatter and Doom Desire on the Blissey. I don't know, I feel like its distribution is not that good in my opinion. Could pivot. And I have the speed to scout. I get two pivot options, okay. So we'll look at everything. I want to Google to check BST, and when I came back, you already picked Venus. If you had asked, I would have let you know. Venusaur is 525, and Blissey is 540. So it's a difference of 15. Okay. Could do Tentacle. Kind of cruel. Espeon. Okay. So it's between Espeon and Tentacruel. Espeon is also 525. Tentacruel, I believe, is 515. Yep. So it's between Tentacruel and Espeon. Espeon had a higher attack stat than Tentacruel had as a special attack because our defense is just a slight bit higher. But Espeon's pluck at 60 base power did more than the arrow. Well, more in a ratios context than the Aeroblast did. Aeroblast technically did like 2 extra health, but for that 40 extra base power, it should have done more. Kind of want to start with Espeon. But we want to catch the higher level. There it is. Nice. And it's level 6. Missed. I really needed that para. Yes, let's go. Oh my god, that was so risky. Ooh. Ooh. The minus speed, aftermath ability. Very high attack. So, aftermath doesn't give us anything because it only works if they knock us out by doing 25% health damage if they knock us out with a contact move. And we don't want to get knocked out because of obvious reasons, but it has a double effect where if a Pokemon has the ability Trace, something to always consider, how does our ability hurt us if they have it? Well, this is a physical attacker, and like in this scenario, it's using Pluck, so it would be giving them an ability that hurts if I use the moves that I have. I would say in that way, Flare, it does hurt it. Like in an example with this first fight, if it has Trace, I'll have to try to make sure that I knock it out with Hyper Beam, but then that forces me to have to play that 10% miss off. That Venomoth is low key pretty good. It has stab, it has speed drop, it has Shedinja coverage. Yes, I was given 2 Pokeballs for the first fight, 2 out of 3 of the items. So I'm trying to find a level 6 Tentacruel. That way, hopefully, we can have a second move and not just have to rely on Aeroblast. Oh, he hit a negative priority move. I was like, why did I move first? I was hoping Whirlwind was the move he got rid of. I only have one ball left to catch with, so I have to do damage to it. Make sure I catch it. I got lucky with the Espeon. I am glad I healed. I would have died to the crit. Okay. No, stop clicking Whirlwind, please. My luck, it's gonna lose Aeroblast. Hunter, you right. It's gonna lose Aeroblast and get like Covet or something. But I can't really risk going against Blissey with a level 3 Tentacruel with 5 PP. It will still have a move if it does lose Aeroblast. You can, I mean, I haven't been able to get proven wrong on this. I haven't seen it at any time a Pokemon get caught with 0 attacks. Okay, he finally attacked and he missed. Do we risk another one? I'm gonna say no and just hope for the best. Nice. Okay, bad ability, bad nature, making it slow. split attacker. Still has Aeroblast. We never saw its fourth move at level 3, so we don't know what it lost. But it got Tickle, which doesn't help. If we can beat the rival, that's a big if. We would pivot after the first trainer. Actually, yeah, we might be able to win this. Yup. Let's go. Let's go. I doubt it. Slash. Okay. That was pretty close. Agreed. Lucky miss on the power whip. Power whip's accuracy is 85. And it is 120 base power, physical when the magical leap was special. So it was a stronger move into our weaker defense, which missed. True. Illuminate will help find the pivot, but getting to it, we're losing time seeing all of these Pokemon, so it balances out. Illuminate is one of those gray abilities where it's just like it doesn't do anything for us, doesn't really influence the battle. It doesn't help the opponent, it doesn't hurt us. It's similar to like plus minus honey gather. Max potion, hell yeah. Ooh, Flygon. Slower than 19. Unfortunate. Will we hit 4K resets? There's a chance. I mean, the hope is to win it within the next 1 to 5, but there's definitely a chance. I remember somebody talking about a streamer who had hit like 7,000 resets on FireRed. Pokemon actually won. He won with a Charizard, I believe. That's why lately he's been doing national dex. It lost at the Elite Four. Yeah, he was the first I saw playing Kaizo as well. Deanna was the last one, damn. There's still this patch over here that I have not looked at. Skirmy's not terrible. Oh, and I crit? Wow. Whoops. Well, that just means I can't run Tentacruel. So unfortunately, with Happiny only evolving into 450 range BST Pokemon, it only evolves into like 450, like Spinda, not Spinda. Has to be something that evolves. Castform, Furret, Togetic wouldn't be terrible. Vigoroth, but it doesn't evolve into any like actual viable. I mean, I could do Flygon. Ice Beam. What do we think? Skarmory or Flygon? I have to pivot before going into the tower for Copium Pivot because I got that accidental KO. So I have to pivot right away. kind of mediocre, to be honest. We can see if the Flygon is between 16 and 19 speed. Or if it's below that. Below that, wow. I never got Pokeballs. Let me go and get some. I think we're gonna probably have to do Copium unless the Flygon has, like, an amazing ability. Ooh, that's why he was going second. Because he has the ability stall. Damn. Poor Flygon. He's still kind of slow, but that's really just because of the nature. Sad. Yeah, definitely have to Copium pivot now. You want to do Cave pivot? That's tough. And the last spawn in here is a 1% spawn. No, the Machoke was the 1% spawn. Still, all three of them are not good. Wow, that's crazy that we found them all in there. Yeah, I never trust the cave. I think I've caught one Pokemon in there once, and it wasn't good. Every other time, I've just never had good finds. Yeah, worth a shot. Like in a situation like this, almost feel like just resetting. Want to see if the Flygon had a second ability. It did not. Neither did Espeon. Neither did Tentacruel. Only it was a special attacker. It's actually good stat distribution, but it has Tail Glow and Bubble Beam. Would have been nice to be a special attacker in this scenario. We have speed. We can take a look at the pivots. It wouldn't hurt. No, I'd say it has really good stats for speed. 17 at level 5 is great. You want to have 14 or higher, typically. 14, you might get outsped 10 to 15% of the time, but like 17 to 20, very good. Ooh, that is a good pivot. Shadow Force, interesting. Okay. Correct. Cannot use slacking as it is 680 BST. I think we do Dusknoir. Duskmoor has a 525 BST and a great typing. I have not done Kaizo Black and White yet, correct? That would be Gen 6 mechanics, if I'm not mistaken. No, they don't show up. I'm just, I totally memorized them. I'm totally not cheating. Totally not looking at the screen and telling you. I'm just that smart that I know them all. I promise. It's a tedious early game for it. That's gonna be fun. I plan to go through all of them. All variants that have both vanilla and national decks. Like I need to go back to do vanilla emerald, but I wanted to do HeartGold after I did national decks. Might even try some of the variety Kaizos, the ones that do like extra randomization. The doubles. I want to do the double version where you run 2 Pokemon and every fight is a doubles fight. I tried it a little bit when I first started. It is tough. Yeah, fast slacking in the grass. Such a pain. Just a wall in front of the Dusknoir, holding us back from getting the Pokemon we want. It would be easier if I click slack off, heal back, and not have to leave the area. I'm presuming the Dusknoir is the level 6 spawn. No, Mothin was. Okay, good. We actually want a level 5 here. So when we level up in the rival fight, we get to choose what move gets deleted. And sadly, we cannot buy any repels until after we beat the first gym. So I would use the repel strategy if I had access to it. Come on, Dusknoir. I believe in you. Level 5. There it is. Nice. No! Damn it. He's kind of slow. Bulk up would have been really good for him with the high special defense, physical attack, body slam, bullet punch. It would have been tough with the low speed, but it could have been cool. Clean body Blissey probably would have been better. No worries. I should have calculated the damage the first Power Whip did, because I didn't know how much it had done. Rock Head, Blast Cannon, Split Attacker. High HP, yup. I'd say it would only really be valid if we were to get Bolt Tackle. If we could get 120 base stab move with no recoil from the ability, it would make it viable. I don't know if Rockhead includes high jump kick recoil, because I think it's only recoil from like moves that do damage versus moves that like miss and therefore do recoil. I'm not sure though. Ooh. High defenses. I think it's low offenses. Like the Dragon Breath did okay damage, but with our low special defense, actually I think that's low damage. But yeah. I was excited to catch it, but now I kind of want to look at my other options first. And it is slower than 16 at level 6, which puts it on the slower side. Could be a physical attacker. Could just be min-max and happen to be clicking a special attack. We have had Minetric as an underdog runner. Oh gosh, to have Psycho Cut fast Metagross? That is scary. Yo, what up, bro? How you doing, Zishan? Thanks for coming by tonight. Hell yeah, working the night shift. Hopefully that's an easy shift. Yeah, a little bit of a jam here in the lab tonight. Found a few Pokeballs before the rival, but just not getting any good luck. It's an okay glass cannon. Yeah, I think it being a split attacker with neither of them being like very strong. Like average is 14, so it's just on that average cusp. And Centric's number 3. So it's either bulky Walreen or glass cannon Electivire. We haven't had a Walreen run in a while, but I'll leave it up to you guys. Electivire or Walreen? Yeah, I agree. Like, unless it, as I was saying earlier, stab bolt tackle with rock head would be nice. Any of them really. Got Flare Blitz, Brave Bird, Head Smash, Double Edge, Submission. And I'd say these moves are okay, but they're not moves that I would typically lock in. All 4 moves could get upgraded. Good to have. Good base, like, foundation for having moves. I do like Ominous Wind. Ominous Wind and Ancient Power. One thing about the Walreen, it has the move Role Play. So if we end up pivoting after the first trainer, we can actually scout abilities with the Walreen. It does not want to show up though. We are versing a Weepin' Bell. So we only really have 2 moves for it. Electivire learns 11 moves. Its next move is at level 7. There she is. Oh, this one is actually faster. Nice. Oh, why would you do that? You have stab and you choose to go with normalized? Oh my gosh. That's so painful. Now that is a run-ending ability. Nobody's gonna notice, you're right. Uh, we might still win against the rival. I do have roleplay. I could always technically switch the ability. Correct, no Shedinja coverage. But I could technically take Shedinja's ability, right? I could roleplay, take Wonder Guard, and then they can only hit me with super effective. Oof. Game. Terrible RNG right there. Dragon Claw. Okay, Adamant Nature. Pray we find a stone on one of the first 3 items. Get the evolution right away. Easy. Fortunately, no stone. Minus attack, no! It did need the plus speed, it's pretty slow, even with the plus speed. I have to do a thing, we just got back. I think we've gone through a couple runs. Like I just had an EV die at the lab. So I just got this in the lab. No. Damn, we almost won that too. There were no pivots. Oof. was a dead file right there. Minus attack was not allowing it to win. I had to pivot because of it, but there were none. Okay, good nature. Low BST, so it caused it to have like low speed and average attack. Oh my god, another opportunity to pivot before the rival. It's been happening a lot tonight, just would like that to happen on a file where there's a Pokemon to pivot to. Yeah, six special attack, stab, special attack for our only move. We could try to PP stall the Mudkip, but since we have the Great Ball, I'd rather just try to find something that takes us to the next area, or could just full send. Is the dream, is the hope. Give me like a Blaziken or an Infernape. Blastoise. We haven't had a Blastoise in a little bit. Delibird for number 3. When's the last time we ran a fave? We had Empoleon recently, and Kingdra. I am considering Aggron. Um, my luck, the Mudkip is going to have a move that is ×4, but for right now, it's the only option. Could technically also do Nidorina if we were to get the Moonstone. Its evolutions aren't terrible because it's got like Crobat, Drapion, Muck, Venusaur, Gengar, Tentacruel. Still one last hope that the third Pokemon here is good. Luckily, we're faster than both of these Pokemon, so it doesn't hurt to scout here. There's no risk. worth it. Sometimes you just get these tough odds where it won't spawn. Oh my. Yeah. Oh my gosh, he hits a crit. Nuzleaf. To a Spear Tube. White Smoke. Oh well. Try again. Yeah, right? 50 encounters and no luck. Gotta do the carp. Grass Whistle, Ice Fang. That could actually win. Magikarp has really good evolution chart. Melodic for Alligator, Blastoise, Vaporeon, Lapras, Walrein, Empoleon, Golduck, Wailord, Swampert, Kingdra, Tentacruel, Slowbro, Slowking. The problem is getting to level 20. We got close once. We got to level 18, I believe. We got through the Bellsprout Tower. We entered the gym and then immediately died. Only he was a Water Stone evolution. That would have been clutch. Hit the Grass Whistle, and then it's asleep for 5 turns. That's what we need. Oh my god, we hit it with the accuracy drop. Insane. Oh, again, let's go. Ah, you lived the crit. Come on. You got this, Magikarp. Come on. I believe. Get the freeze, my guy. Get the freeze. Or a crit. One crit would knock it out. He pushed my RNG. Just miss every shot. Ooh, one more. He crit it. I was gonna live. Yeah, he wasn't a good evolution. Flygon was slow. Flash fire. Another Electrovire. That's a really good one. Bulky, average speed, high special attack, shield dust and natural cure. Eruption, Octazooka, Lava Plume. All right, real quick, I'm just gonna go and use the bathroom. I'll be back in a moment. Very true. Yeah, we get these waves, right? Where it's like a wave of runners and then a drought. Once a Pokemon breaks the ice, gets to the second gym, usually our runners start picking up. We start finding more on a consistent base. Doesn't mean that we avoid RNG all the time. Yeah, I caught you, Zuko. Mid-bite. Mid-biting my feet. Huh. Huh. Yeah, you know you're in trouble. Yeah. Frickin' cat. We are guaranteed to win the rival fight here with Dragon Rage. As well, we are slow, so as long as we don't die to their hit, we would win this fight. Ooh, if we can find Eevee, the psychic evolution line on Eevee, which is using a Sunstone instead of using Friendship at daytime, it has a 7% chance to evolve into Metagross, being viable to run a 600 BST Pokemon. And as a Steel Psychic type with Ghost Dark resistance on Steel type in this generation, an underlooked at thing because it's only really Bronzong as the other option for it, but great typing for this. Okay, Hulu, nice, GG. Yeah, we've actually had a decent Arcanine run. I know for a fact it got to Morty. I don't remember if it made it to the Gym Gauntlet. But I definitely know we've had an Arcanine run. The tough thing about it is no level up moves. So you have to find it with 2 perfect moves or 3 really good moves, which doesn't typically happen. It is the highest non-legendary BST Pokemon, followed by Togekiss, another Pokemon without level up moves. Slow XP growth affects the early part of the game. Ooh, Magnezone. It's not as problematic later. And the best way I can showcase this is we had 2 legendary Pokemon become runners. They are really tough to get off the ground out of the lab and like out of the first 3 gyms. But we had a Suicune go to like level 60 with only like Dragon Rage and a couple other moves that were not good. And it was relying on Dragon Rage to get all the way to the Gym Gauntlet. It was insane. And then we also had a fast and strong Zapdos that I think I lost just out of pure poor decision making, unfortunately. Quick question. Between Magnezone and Flareon, which would you like to run? We could do... Oh, but we would need to find one without color change. It has Stab Spark. Cool. And Discharge. Wow. So if we can find one without color change... If it's physical or special, it has a stab move. Oh. Could catch Masquerain just to get some more speed. Hey, good morning, Frizo. How you doing? We can see what number 3 is, and then probably pivot to the Masquerain just for more speed. Immune to the dig, and then take less damage. There's number 3. Take less damage from the water gun. Issue is Magnezone does have Spark. I know I saw all 3 here. Tentacruel is here, but it's the level, it's the 5% spawn. Poliwag, Rattata. I can be faster than Poliwag, Rattata. Find the Tentacruel, catch it. Or not. Maybe not. There it is. It's slower, but it's better typing. Or it has stall. Regardless, I think it's still better to pivot. No ×4 weakness. Poison heal, neutral nature. Can't use poison heal. Physical attacker. I don't like the speed. That's the issue. Still go for the Magnezone, I assume. To that screen just so I can have more speed. A bit dangerous to try to make that pivot. Can't lose here. 19 speed. That's a lot better. I can use that. Our speed was so low that trying to find and catch the Magnezone was going to be a suicide mission where we were likely just going to lose in the grass before it happened, because we want to scout to see if it has a secondary ability without color change, and if it doesn't, then we'll catch the Flareon. But 19 speed will allow us to do that versus the 9 speed that we had. Exactly. Yep. Catching one Pokemon so I can catch another. And this one has some bulk and speed. We don't need offense, so this is actually a perfect pivot Pokemon to pivot with. There's a chance it doesn't have a second ability, which is really sad because it has double stab and it can't keep its typing. My luck, I'll finally get the one without it, and it'll click spark, and it'll one shot. Oh, we found it, we found it, we found it, we found it. Please, 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 please. No. It didn't one shot. Klutz. So it can't use any items. It was either can't use typing or can't use its item. Not terrible, not amazing. It's our last pivot, so I want to say Flareon might have been better, but I was committed. The Masquerade's attack is super, was the Magnezone, sorry. The Magnezone's attack was super effective and stat, didn't one shot. And our defense wasn't that high. It was only 12. Our HP was pretty good. It's balanced, right? Defenses are the same. Speed is just slightly over average. Same with attack. Pluck, nice. Ooh. He did not do that much damage the first roll. Sniper. Similar stat distribution. Fire Fang. Fight. Have to head out, Rizo. Well, thank you for stopping by and starting your day with us. Thank you. Have a great day. Infernate. Yo. With good speed. Doesn't have good moves. Oh, nice crit. Hopefully, Infernape has a second move, and it's not just Solar Beam to begin with. I mean, I guess that's a move. Okay. Had a lot of these tonight where it's like 14 speed, 15 on one offense, and 13 on another. Scrappy is an okay ability. Normal and fighting type moves can hit ghost type Pokemon. Vaporeon could be a good pivot. I'll do that. Evolution Kaizo winner. Get our second one down. Shoot. That's dumb. I was also slow. No luck tonight. No luck. Ice Beam on Moobler. Yeah, without Ice Beam, wasn't really a run. Oh, Blaziken in the lab. Come on, let's get a good one. Swift Swim, physical attacker, but has Dragon Balls. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. But imagine if it was special attack with Dragon Pulse, like, and then gets a fire move. It's a little slow. Good defenses. Do I? I mean, I could get rid of one of the dragon moves, but I feel like Dragon Pulse is good for no contact and Outrage is good for the tower we're about to go into, unless we get another move at 13 to delete Outrage or Dragon Pulse. What do you guys think? Get rid of Psycho Boost or get rid of a Dragon move? Any thoughts? I'm tempted to get rid of Outrage, but I know it's good enough for right now in the early game with our being a physical attacker that it's I don't know. I would take any opinions in chat if anyone has a thought as to what move they would get rid of. Keep coverage with Psycho Boost or get rid of Psycho Boost. Because it is good for poison types. That's what's made me not just delete Psycho Boost. Like, our special attack's not that high, but currently our other option for poison is Aqua Jet, which isn't that much damage, or Outrage, which having to get locked into that at the start of a fight might not be good. I guess I just gotta risk it, right? I mean, I'm not keeping Dragon Pulse forever. Just have to risk it and hope we get a move to get rid of Psycho Boost next, followed by Outrage. We can keep Aqua Jet. Being slow, having that priority move could definitely help. I don't know, I'm tempted to run it. We're going to see is also an option. The Steelix. Between Intimidate, Steelix, and Blaziken, which would you guys prefer to run? You have a soft spot for Blaziken? In that case, we can full send it. I don't have to scout anymore. For Kaizo, I also have a soft spot for Blaziken because we've had so many good attempts with it. And then have just had crazy RNG. Like, not drip, not the evolution of Drift Limb is the evolution, right? So Drift Loon, yeah. There was a huge powered Drift Loon that one shot a Blaziken on us once. But we have good bulk, good offense, just a little low on speed is all. Nice. Right, if we're just gonna full send, we can just grab the items and then start the battles. Rain is not great for us, but it would boost Aquajet base power and get having an ability that kind of like softens the problem of a good counter to us, like adding rain, them having swift swim can be a good counter, but like it might help in some scenarios. We know 2 locations where there is guaranteed rain. All right, let's see if we can get a runner tonight with Blaziken. Big XP right here, level 5 Chansey. Yeah, nice. Quick attack. Ah. No, I don't think I need it. Not now. It's neutral power. Like, it doesn't have any super effectiveness. I already have Aqua Jet. Get 2 moves in the tower at 16 and 17. The Riz. Here we go. Okay, new move. Dragon Dance. Yeah. That's actually really good. Ooh, so do I get rid of Outrage? Because I kind of need... No, it's got to be Psycho Boost. Alright. That changes this Pokemon drastically. Okay, another move. I really want to see a fire type move. Give me Fire Punch. Ice Shard. What is up with all of these priority type moves? Aqua Jet, Quick Attack, Ice Shard? I think it's better than Outrage, right? So it'd be over Aqua Jet? I'll struggle against water psychic, water poison. So that's like Starmie, Tentacruel, Slowbro, Slowking, Quillfish. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then you just have to hope soon we get something with a little bit more reliability. I don't really need priority anymore now that we have Dragon Dance. My child. It's GG. And we should get the new move before getting to the gym leader, so that's good. I think this is our first gym visit of the night. It's been tough tonight. All right, good luck. Ooh. Nice. That's okay. What do we get for a move? Sand attack, I don't really need that. Alright, this is our move set for the gym leader. Just have to hope we can set up and sweep with wake up slap. Ooh. Oh, perfect. Let's go. 3 turns to set up. Alright, this should be an easy win now. I have the Cherry Berry on in case somebody has the static ability. Ice Shard is no contact, so Ice Shard is clutch. +4, yeah, I should be able to sweep. Easy win. He just gave me full setup. Psycho boost. We just got rid of that. Alright, so we have ourselves a runner. If you have a name for the Blaziken, let me know. So the name has to be 10 letters or less. Wonder Boy. We could do that for the name. All right. Let's see what this blazer can do for us. Pray it gets a good move at 28. Escape rope. Nice. Good timing. Nothing. The berry is for dark type resistance, which we can't use. Hey, good morning, Master Bro. How you doing today? It has been a while. Glad you can make it. Been doing well. Thank you for asking. Level 26 going into the cave. I'll take that. The high defense is gonna really help. More. This one, nice. Thanks, Palkia. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't heal enough. I almost feel like I have to risk it. Yeah. Damn it. I took more than 20 damage from the Psycho Cut. I took 34, so 30, sorry. I took 30 from it, so healing was just not a choice there. Blaze Kick at 36. Oh, that would have been so good. Crunch at Morty. That also would have been really good. Truant, oof. But we were going for the Intimidate option. Earth Power. Magnet Bomb. Swords Dance. unfortunate. He had a lot of physical attack as well, so that didn't help. A little short of a day, but I actually have a lot to do tomorrow. So I think tonight I'm gonna end here. But appreciate you guys coming by. We'll get a good run on the next stream. I can feel it. But enjoy your evening, enjoy your day. Have a great night, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.